First Corinthians chapter number 6, verse number 1. Where am I? I'll come back if time permits. Yeah, but today is Friday, we can do cash. He says this. Can we read together? Because it's a number of scriptures here, and we'll need to do some bit of law. So let's read together. He says, do you not know? From verse number, let's start from verse number 1. This we read the other day. Start from verse number 1. It starts almost the same thing. So let's go. It says, dare any of you, having a matter against another, go to law before the unrighteous? Verse number 2. Okay, we will read all this up to around verse number 7. But the theme is only one. Paul is asking them, you have, Pastor Steve has an issue against Pastor Joshua. Why do we need to go to Milimani law courts? Why do we need to go to a judge that doesn't know Christ? Why do we need to go to an unrighteous judge, even though he has studied LLB, LLA, LLC? Even though he has studied, you're looking at me like this. There's no other LL something. It's only LLB, LLC, LLA. Amen. Please, let's not argue. It's in the evening and it's cold. So he's saying in verse number 1, there are any one of you, a saint, have an issue with another saint, and you stoop so low to take your matter before an unrighteous judge. He may be a judge of the high court, or a judge of the court of appeal, or a judge of whichever court it is, even if it is a double-breast court. But there are any of you having a matter against a saint versus a saint. Paul is telling them, we don't even stoop low to go to Milimani law courts, Machakos law courts. He says that is a misnomer. Amen. He says, don't you understand that the saints will judge the world? So he says, if the saints will judge the world, how can you not judge small matters like finance? Small matters like relationships? Small matters like cars? Small matters like buying land? What would you want to do? To buy a car or to judge the world? Which is easier? Where do you even sit when you're judging the world? Which language will you use? Because the world has many languages. Which language will you use? So he says, how can we not even judge the smallest of matters? So this, Paul is showing us that as sons, we occupy a higher position like the sons of the world. But it has been like this all along. In Luke chapter number 16, verse number 8, Jesus will tell them that the sons of the world, they are shrewd. They have an understanding of how things ought to be done in their generation. But the sons of the kingdom, they don't know nothing. He tells them in verse number 8, the sons of this world, they are more shrewd in their generation than the sons of light. So where we are now is a scenario we have sat in for thousands of years.